Do you see that government jobs now are through the roof? We're going to set a new record
highest ever,
this
right?
month.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the highest ever.
Creating
highest ever.
jobs.
Be 23 million government employees.
My gosh.
That's
unreal. So
10 million away from 10% of our entire population working for the federal government.
That's why he still has 37% approval, because those are all government workers.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So here's the stats. In 2000, it was 20 million. In 2010, it was 22.9 million. In 2020, it was down just a little bit. It was 22.5. Right now, it's 22.96. It will be 23 million by the end of the month.
Jeez.
And
you're letting people go. If you're a small business person, you're struggling right now and going, how am I not going to let people go? Mm-hmm. Well, just tell them the government's hiring.
And they'll say this is great news for the economy, right?
Yeah.
They'll say,
it's obscene.
Oh, well, this is working. Bidenomics is working. And this is, if there is anything that is central to Bidenomics, it is this, right? It's expansion of government.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess you are creating, it is a straight line to creating jobs. You're just making up jobs for, BS, institutions. And I guess you could get everybody hired there eventually. This is a path to socialism that we can all accept.
So let me give you a look at inflation. Has anybody watched Home Alone lately?
I feel like I watch it every year, but
I do.
I haven't watched it in probably at least a year.
We watch, Miracle on 34th Street on Thanksgiving. We watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles the night before. Mm-hmm. And then Home Alone is coming up next week, right? Watch when Kevin goes in to buy groceries. You want to talk about inflation.
Wow.
Okay?
A little cheaper?
He has $20 on him. That's all he has. Do you remember what he buys?
I don't.
Half gallon of milk, a half gallon of orange juice, a TV dinner, bread, frozen macaroni and cheese, laundry detergent, cling wrap, toilet paper, a pack of Army Men, and dryer sheets. $19.83 with tax. Okay? Last year, now remember, it's going to be better this year. Last year, the same grocery list went from $19.83 to $44.40.
Jeez.
But the White House is telling us this is the most inexpensive year for grocery shopping.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
It's gone from $44.40 last year to $72.28 this year.
In 1 year?
In 1 year.
Gosh.
Why?
The economy is doing so well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
People
yeah,
are,
yeah.
Right.
People are
Right,
more
right.
winning by.
Yeah.
No, seriously, like
crazy?
why? Is it dryer sheet? Are dryer sheets going nuts? Like
I
what's
don't know.
going on?
It's all the individual stuff.
Yes.
First,
you can have some of those weird. Obviously, inflation
But this
overall has
isn't
not gone up
weird.
that much. But
this isn't weird though. A gallon of milk, or a half gallon of milk, half gallon of orange juice, TV dinner. That's weird. Bread, frozen mac and cheese, laundry detergent, cling wrap, toilet paper. The Army Men is weird, and the dryer sheets. That's not weird.
what do you mean weird? Like things that normal people don't buy?
Those are things people buy.
Yeah. And TV dinners aren't called TV dinners anymore, but people buy frozen entrees all the time.
Correct.
So, that's pretty rational. Yeah.
Right.
That's interesting. I wonder why it's. I wonder if there's one real outlier product in there for it to go up that much that quickly.
So the moral of the story, though, is don't leave your kid home by himself
If
when you're going to France with the
leave
rest of the
$100.
family.
Leave at least $100.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No $20 bills anymore. It
And
won't
really,
cut it.
if you're in that situation as a child, like the softness of your dried clothes is not
Shouldn't
that
matter right
important.
then and
Yeah,
there.
like that's not a priority.
Right.
He learned from his mother. Do not take that little boy down for learning how to do his own laundry from his mother.
It's
How
impressive
beautiful
that he
point,
knew.
Clint.
I just
It's a
think
beautiful
Thank you.
point.
Thank you, Pat.
welcome.
Thank you.
there's
I
a
knew you would.
prioritization that maybe he should also learn from his mother. Although his mother is prioritizing her trip to France over her
Yes.
son, so
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
not.
Well, not really. She just forgot. How many
times have you
times
forgot your
has
children?
that happened to you?
Oh, man.
I mean, zero, but I've only been
yeah.
to France once.
So, what's weird is, I saw one conservative outlet saying, just watching Home Alone shows you how far the middle class has fallen.
That's not a middle class family.
It was never a middle class family.
No.
Never
No
a
way.
middle.
Beautiful house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not only a beautiful house, but who can afford to
Take the whole family to France.
to France during the holidays?
Right.
Okay. And mom and dad are sitting in first class. That's not a middle class family. I remember looking at that house, thinking, "Oh,
Yeah, nice.
my gosh!" And that
It's
was
nice.
the height of Ralph Lauren. And he had, the wallpaper and everything else. That was such a Ralph Lauren kind of look,
Yeah.
which again, even back then, wasn't really affordable.
Are they still editing Donald Trump out of the sequel?
I don't know.
They were doing that for a while, and you have to believe that's now.
Were they really?
Yeah, they would take
my
him
God.
right out of it, where they would re-air it.
They thought it was. Yeah,
Wow.
they thought it was
Is
wrong.
Macaulay Culkin, is he in the sequel?
Yes, he
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
He's
This time he was abandoned in New York.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
His parents are terrible people. Let's
Yeah,
be
no
honest about
kidding.
it. Like they just
Well, you
don't
should-
care about their son.
CPS should be paying him a visit.
Right. Can I bring
sure.
up something else? Maybe we can talk about this tomorrow because we're out of time. But you know who else is a horrible, horrible person?
Oh,
Santa. In
Wow.
all of
That's
all of those
controversial.
Christmas tales.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Oh my gosh, he's
especially.
a bastard.
Yeah,
he's tough
terrible.
in some of those.
Yeah.
Tough.
The fictional portrayal of Santa in some of these specials is not what I believe to
Thank
be
you.
accurate.
Thank you. Yeah, Santa, I'm sure is a good guy.
Yes, the real stuff, of course. But when you're talking about
portrayed
the Rudolph
poorly
one,
there.
yes,
Yeah. He tells
Santa should
Rudolph's dad that he should be ashamed of himself because
Right.
he has
Yeah.
a kid with a red nose.
Right.
That's not cool.
Oh, you didn't
That's
have
not
a
cool.
cripple, did you? Wait, what?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Next thing you know, you're going to have a kid in a wheelchair. Wow.